Hey guys, what's going on? So today I want to talk a little bit more about the Money Bar Indicator by Tim Bohen. So many people have been signing up for this and we've been talking about it and how phenomenal it is for the price. It's only $49, which is phenomenal. It's reduced dramatically, maybe for Easter, I'm not completely sure, but I'll leave a link in the description for you to go and sign up for it. But before we get into all of that and talking about the Money Bar Indicator, I wanted to give you guys a heads up that Lance from thetatraders.com and I are going live tomorrow night, so Tuesday the 22nd. And I want to give you guys the chance to win a subscription to his really fantastic Safeguards Trades service, which is a futures, sell side futures trading system, which he hasn't lost a single trade in 2025, despite the fact that the market has been horrendous. If we look at the market on TradingView, you guys that follow it will know, but if we look at SPX, for example, we can get this loaded up. It's been it's been a tough time to be a trader, and especially a trader who sells options. Um, it's been a good time and a bad time, but it's not been easy. But Lance has basically come up with this. Basically, this is year to date. He's adapted his strategy to be able to cope with the fact that we have had such a bear market all the way down here. But the fact things are going down is not that big a deal. The biggest deal was the spike that we saw, which was right here. And so that went all the way up to 60. If you know anything about selling options, and you know you've got naked puts or something down here, this would probably strike fear in your heart. That's for sure. If we zoom it for a year, the VIX has history in this. This was last year's what we called Volmageddon. And Lance's new strategy actually is able to survive in something worse than Volmageddon, which is sustained high VIX, which is really phenomenal. So tomorrow night we're doing a live webinar, a live webinar all about this. It's going to be really interesting. And I wanted you guys to be able to come to that webinar and have the possibility to win a subscription to the Safeguards Trade Service, which has, like I said, zero losses in 2025, despite the massive spike in VIX here in 2025. I think you'll really enjoy it. I think you'll get a lot out of it. We're going to be talking about the trades. We're going to be talking about everything you get in the program, and also making sure that everybody has a chance to join at the best possible price. So definitely come and check this out. I'll leave a link in the description for you to sign up for the Safeguard Trades giveaway. We'll be doing the giveaway live, so also make sure you come to the webinar. Come to the webinar. I'll also leave a link in the description below. There's going to be a lot of links in this video. But you can also subscribe to my channel and it'll notify you when we go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night to see if you can win the subscription to the Safeguard service, which is worth it because it's normally $11.97. So definitely come and check it out. One of the top trading services out there for sure. So that all being said, let's talk about Tim Bohen's Money Bar Indicator. I've been a member for the last week or so. Really enjoyed it. I think it's a phenomenal buy at the price. And what I did actually today is I was able to get a link for you guys that takes you to the order form directly. So there is a webinar from Tim Bowen. Tim Bowen's a fantastic guy. He's been around for like 30 years trading this stuff. Phenomenal guy. I'll leave a link to this full review here, and you can go and watch the full webinar just by clicking here. And you can get the lifetime deal for $49 at the end of the webinar. The webinar's not long, so I encourage you to watch it. I really do. But I know a lot of people might have watched it and then just like kind of sat on the fence and then been like, oh, well, do I really have to go through the whole webinar again to buy? Well, the answer is no. I actually asked them for a link that takes you directly to the order page, which is right here. And this will allow you to buy the Money Bar plus the Money Monday alerts, which are phenomenal as well. Lifetime on the Money Bar, and you get a year on the Money Monday alerts, all for $49. So here's what you get. Forever access to the Money Bar. And this is pretty cool. This shows you when things are really ramping up, like building up the fuel to go higher. So you can, build a watch list from this, add, use it as an extra indicator to your system. It is a standalone platform, so it's not in TradingView. You don't need any fancy subscriptions to anything. So it's a standalone indicator system. Really, really cool. Tim Bowen goes through the Money Bar Mastery series. You probably saw this video if you've been watching my channel, where I showed what he actually says. You get 52 trades from the Money Monday system. These look pretty good. I've analyzed a few of them. They looked really promising, so that's really cool. You also get a 30-day refund money back guarantee, so completely risk free. Your money back if you don't like the system after 30 days. So what is this for? Well, it's for people that want to trade low float stocks instead of options. You can trade the options on them if you want, but I don't advise it. You want to trade these low float stocks, so you don't have to worry about any of the problems that options brings, and still have the chance to make 100, 200, 500% gains in short periods of time using this system. So for sure. So you won't ever beat this price at $49 for life. That's pretty insane. That's why I've been promoting this so hard. Is so good and such a good deal. So I'll make sure I'll link this article for you guys. You can come through and see. There's a couple of videos down the bottom here. If you haven't caught up, I did 2 videos on this already. Tim Bohen's Money Bar Review Part 1 and Part 2. And then the conclusions here and also links to get the actual subscription as well. So yeah, I would definitely highly recommend this if you're looking to trade low float stocks, which, given the year, given the fact that, there could be a lot of really good tax breaks and potentially a lot of money and flowing in and interest rates lowering over the next year, be a really good investment for these low float stocks. Because a lot of people ignore them. They just kind of ignore them and go for options if they have small accounts. But low float stocks, small cap stocks, basically can have like some really big moves. Like there's some serious moves that are in this webinar if you want to watch it. Again, I'll leave the link so you can go directly to the order page because I know people get frustrated having to watch a webinar just to get an offer. There's no way to bypass the webinar until now. So I'll make sure I leave that link in the description below. Hopefully this is helpful and I'll talk to you guys soon.